The strongest, most powerful animals on the planet don't eat meat, and they live a lot longer than meat eaters. The same goes for humans. Hi, this is Marcus Rothkranz. My new DVD set, Raw Vegan Muscle, finally answers that famous question, where do you get your protein? If you want the strength and muscles of a gorilla, this video will open your eyes to the new incredible way of living that is changing people all over the world.
I just hit 58 this year, and my body's actually better now. I feel like it's actually getting younger as I get older. In a raw food diet, I prefer raw food. Keeps the nutrients intact.
I was the smallest guy in high school. I was like 5'2", 122 pounds. So I recommend anybody, keep it plant-based, keep your body clean so you can function later in life. Anybody can look good in their 30s. Show me the guys that are looking good 50, 60, 70, 80.
I didn't have very good genetics for building muscle. I didn't have the right structure, the right muscle mass, everything. I really had a lot of strikes against me when it came to that way. I wasn't naturally a muscular guy, or it didn't come easy for me. Here I was, this, lifting guy, eating weight, eating all this protein and lifting weights and all this sort of stuff. But as I developed, and you think that's the way to build that, but as I got more peaceful with myself, as I got more centered with myself, now my workouts took on a whole new dimension. Now I was able to produce stuff, instead of struggling to get in straight to shape or lose body fat or gain muscle, it became easy because my mind was not resisting me. My subconscious was not resisting me. And that's real strength.
No meats at all. No milk or dairy or anything like that.
These guys not only don't eat meat, whey, or soy, they also don't cook their food.
Raw is living, cooked is dead.
When I do competitions, 100% raw, no cooked food, no anything like that. It is pristine because I'm at a very, very high performance level.
It's simple. Cooking kills food. Eating food in its natural uncooked state gives us 100 times the power.
I was going to the gym and doing a week's worth of training in one single day.
And eating this way can cost a lot less.
So you're living off of $5 or $6 a day?
Yep, and I'm proud of it too. I'm very poor. I'm just a cab driver in Las Vegas. And the main point to understand here is that I don't have a lot of money. I don't use supplements. I eat nothing but raw fruits, vegetables, and nuts. And if I can get big, if I can afford it, then you can too.
The reason I converted to a raw, plant-based diet was, hitting around the age of 45, my body was starting to break down through heavy animal products.
You get calcium deposits, arthritis starts to form. It's just natural when you're eating cooked food, and meat especially.
You can't believe the difference in how you feel, how you digest. And instead of taking in hundreds and hundreds of grams of protein, you'll cut your protein by probably, right off the bat, 50% and maybe even a little more as your body gets cleaner and more efficient to digest this.
All of a sudden you don't need that much food.
You can easily maintain close to that size by eating half the food that I hear people eat.
And people are like, how's that possible? You can build muscle. But if you look at moose, you look at this giant moose in the forest, 1,500 pounds walking through the swamp, and what does it eat?
Your body converts amino acids into muscle growth. And so this is why avocados, nuts, coconuts, durians, olives, they're all great sources of essential fats. Your body doesn't need a ton of protein, especially from animal products. And I'm 53 years old and I feel stronger now than I ever have, and this is all I'm doing.
Most people that switch over to this style of eating are surprised with how little time it takes. I've just had the best breakfast ever. I mean, it only took a couple of minutes and it's done.
Don't mess around with anything. Stay focused. You know a raw apple's better for you than a cooked apple. So eat the raw apple. Listen to your instincts. How do you know that?
I'll never stop eating.
You gotta eat living food to get life. That's the bottom line.
Another big myth is people think to get this big you have to work out at the gym every day.
I work out only twice a week.
30 minutes is all I need, probably 3 times a week.
I work each muscle group only once a week. And that's how I work out 3 days a week.
My workouts take way less time. I can get a full body workout in 30 minutes of very, very high intensity.
So what exercises do we do in the gym? Well, first of all, it doesn't even have to be the gym. We can do this stuff anywhere. It can be a playground, in a hotel room, the living room, the bedroom, the kitchen, the backyard with a partner, in the park, the garage, well, pretty much anywhere. You don't need fancy gym equipment and machinery. You just have to work out your muscles.
When I first started out, I was so concentrated. How much weight can you lift? How much can you bench? How much can you squat? What's interesting, the more successful I got in the sport of bodybuilding, better and better and better. I actually was using less and less weight, and then when I switched to raw food from a meat eater's diet, I was able to speed up my workouts radically. My recovery improved a lot quicker, and this allowed me to have more energy and dynamics. I was able to take a weight that was a fraction of what I could actually lift and work my muscles so much harder.
There's a whole different world out there. Don't be afraid. Go for it. Get younger, get stronger. I'm eating for $5 or $6 a day. I feel awesome.
That allows me to use way less protein than, say, some of my other competitors who are eating a lot of meat and eating 200, 300, 400, 500 grams of protein a day and creating all sorts of acidic waste products in the body, uric acid and that sort of thing. I'm eating 50 to 100 grams of protein and producing better results, feeling better, feeling more energy, feeling more lethargic. I've done it both ways, so I'm one of the rare cases that can compare the two.
To me, eating raw fruits and vegetable plant life is the best way to do that.
It's just living food. It's really just logic. It's just common sense. Don't kill life in food because you're not going to get any results.
I just feel at my higher potential.
I don't even need that much sleep either. You know, I'm only sleeping 4 or 5 hours a day.
Bye-bye lactic acid, and it's just absolutely unbelievable how you can reduce muscle soreness, you can reduce inflammation. Now, we take people that have swelling on the joints, maybe they were in a, like football players and that sort of thing. Make the 11.5 water, wrap it in a towel, and literally watch the swelling go down in just a few minutes.
But I have to give my body a break because my tendons are getting strength too fast.
Take any pills? No pills.
Zero.
No powders?
No powders, no pills, just raw plants.
Just cheap fruits and vegetables.
Cheap fruits and vegetables.
And in 10 minutes a day, I can get a complete workout because I travel a lot, and it's so fun. Most people were surprised is when I was getting ready for my national bodybuilding championships, I didn't do regular cardio. Now I'm really feeling a nice stretch here in my calves and hamstrings. And it's very easy, and it's fun. You know, you don't have to be a technical person. You don't. It doesn't cost anything. You know, it's a great way to go on a date. Go on a stretch date. Stretch yourself, and you can feel. I can literally feel her shoulders open up.
The better you look.
Yeah.
It's really a mental thing, and if I get my mind in the right place, the food, the nutrients, the right things will naturally flow into my life, flow into my cells, and they do that when you're relaxed, not when you're tense.
Be a new person. Be what you want to be.
Try it for 30 days. Go to the gym, do your workouts, and see, does that build more muscle inside your body?
This is the real thing.
From professional world-class bodybuilders to penniless cab drivers, they all have the same things in common. This 3-disc set reveals their secrets, what they eat, how they work out, and what a typical day and week is. Want some real healthy muscle? Listen to the world's top experts in the world of true all-natural bodybuilding.
There you go, baby. All greens, superfoods.
Right there, 100% raw.
Let the videos in this DVD set be an inspiration to spark you into a new, amazing way of living.
High five.